Assalamualaikum, we are from group D1CD CS143 3D. We will present about tossing a coin. My name is Nurul Fatih Ayuni binti Adnan and my team members are Nurul Syazwani binti Kamaruddin, Wardah Haibah binti Jeffrey and Nur Atira Nabilah binti Nazri.
Background study. In this group project, we are going to observe and find out the possible probability of getting a head or tail when a coin is turned. Two of the members will take turns tossing a coin up to 30 times. Within that, we can get a good random trial. Another two members will jot down the result for each trial that has been made as two. Then we will calculate the probability using the formula that we learned. We can apply experimental and theoretical probability formulas to know the possible result.
So, I want to present the objective of the experiment. First, to record the possible outcome of getting a head or a tail when tossing a coin. Second, to calculate the probability of getting heads and tails by experimental and theoretical probability. And last, to find the difference between experimental probability and theoretical probability of throwing heads and tails.
Methodology for this experiment is: firstly, get a coin. Secondly, toss the coin. Record the outcome when the head or tail face upward. After that, repeat tossing the coin until 30 trials. Record all the outcome numbers in a table. Next, calculate the experimental probability of getting head or tails by using formula. Experimental probability equal to number of times it occurs per number of trials. Calculate the theoretical probability of throwing heads and tails by using the formula. Theoretical probability equal to number favorable outcomes per number of possible outcomes. Calculate the percentage of the difference between experimental probability and theoretical probability of throwing heads and tails by using the formula. The difference between experimental probability and theoretical probability equal to experimental probability minus theoretical probability times 100%.
Definition of probability. In statistics, probability refers to the measure of the likelihood or chance that a particular event or outcome will occur.
What is experimental probability? An experimental probability of an event is found by comparing the number of how many times the event occurs to the number of trials. We find it by comparing how many times the event happened to the total number of times we try to make it happen. So the formula for experimental probability is number of times event happens over the total number of trials.
Theoretical probability. There is an event that occurs before an experiment is conducted, which means the result that we predict will get after the experiment is done. So this is the formula of theoretical probability. Theoretical probability equal to number of favorable outcome over number of possible outcome.
So there are a few questions that we answered that based on the experiment that we did. So the first question, write the exact sequence of heads and tails in table 1 under outcome. So the answer are stated as in the table below.
Hi, Assalamualaikum. We are from CDS 143 3D. So today we are going to do experiment 1.
experimental probability of getting hit. So the number of events happens is 12 and the number of trials is 30. So as I explained earlier, the formula of experimental probability is the number of times event happen over total number of trials. So it will be 12 over 30. So the answer will be 2/5. Question C. Find the experimental probability of getting failed. The number of event happens is 18 and the total number of trials is 30. So the formula will be number of times event happen over total number of trials. So the answer for the experimental probability of getting failed is 80/30. So we will get 3/5.
Question B. Find the theoretical probability of getting hit. First, counting number of favorable outcomes, which is 1. Next, counting number of possible outcomes, which is 2. Then we follow the formula and get the answer is 0.5. Question E. Find the theoretical probability of getting hit. First, we counting number of probable outcomes, which is 1. Second, counting number of possible outcomes, which is 2. And get the answer, which is 0.5.
For question F, what is the difference between experimental probability of throwing heads and the theoretical probability of throwing heads? Write answer as a percent rounded to the nearest whole percentage.
Firstly, find the experimental probability of throwing head, 12/30 equal to 2/5. Then find the theoretical probability of throwing head, 1/2. Then we can find difference between experimental and the theoretical probability of throwing head. 2/5 minus 1/2 equal to negative 1/10. So the percentage is negative 1/10 times 100 equal to 10%. Question G. What is the difference between experimental probability of throwing tails and the theoretical probability of throwing tails? Right answer as a percent rounded to the nearest whole percentage. At first, we find experimental probability of throwing tails, 18/30 equal to 3/5. Then find the theoretical probability of throwing tails, which is 1/2. So we can find the difference between experimental and the theoretical probability of throwing tails. 3/5 minus 1/2 equal to 1/10. The percentage is 1/10 times 100 equal to 10%.
In conclusion, point those experiments provide valuable insights into the concepts of probability and fairness. Based on the experiment, we conclude that when doing experimental probability, the chance of getting this are 16 in 30 trials. The findings from point those experiments contribute to our understanding of randomness and probability with implications for various fields, including statistics, gambling, and decision making.
Thank you for watching.